It's a big hands out there. Big hands out there.
On second down, here's Newton. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and it'll bring up third down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
I got something for you. No.
Intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick, and I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
Come on there, David. Stop pinching me.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell, and not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Juju. Go ahead. Juju. You're going to leave me on again, huh? You're a runner. See that?
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion.
He's still the runner. Oh, shit. There's a help over there.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers at first. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys who over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
Or you think 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
On second down, Roethlisberger. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Throw left side complete. It's James. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah,
what happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Here's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th.
Don't grab the chain. Not grab the chain. Don't grab the chain. Don't grab the chain. Stop.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
He was down,
They
man.
may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it?
It's crazy.
They dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback in the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football.
What's going on with him? Talk to him.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. They've got it 1st and 10 inside their own 20-yard line.
He's going off there.
Following the fumble recovery, Newton. He's going to fire one deep.
Oh, my.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Oh, it's good.
Out of the gun, Newton. Buying time to his left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Sproles, the return. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now out come the Steelers. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Silly, boy.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Room to run past midfield. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
I'm 10 and something.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a toss. This is Connor. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing that I know for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
Right here in the red zone, you can do that. In the red zone, you can do that.
Snickers, 66. 4 down.
On 3rd and 1, it's Roethlisberger. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you can get to the red zone, if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
And the hit turned it loose. It's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Dancing to his left. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Now Sproles. Two minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. It's a big play, Roethlisberger to Brown, and even 60 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Bell. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line.
some motherfucker help on the top. 360 chat. Did you beat the DMV before? How many points you score? You score more points than the DMV through the season?
So that'll back him up 5.
Jay Stidham, man, I think he bought the office. I think he bought they can lag out.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Jay Stidham. Because he got 2 false starts. They can lag out. One more of it is going out. I ain't gonna stop. I'm right here in the party. You know, you on the broadcast, you see this shit. There you go. He got kicked.
We coming, man. Good guys, man. P&V. Skirt. 15, when I saw my first 100 bids, got my first 100 bids and made it through the running, man. They know how we coming, man. Gotta get this money, man. I came up from nothing, had to turn it into something, man. 15, when I saw my first 100 bids, got my first 100 bids and made it through the running, man. They know how we coming, man. Go and get this money, man. I came up from nothing, had to turn it into something, man.
Go send it, bro.
Be winning, keep grinding, it's just the beginning. Rap about they ain't living. Ain't no top boy, you gotta be kidding. Like Nike, I go get a check. Baby girl, watch the young flex. Got your tree, she go for the PV on my up next. Can't wait till I caught me a Mozzie. On Cali, I feel like a different man. We got the pack, we delivering. I remember cold nights, I was shivering. Gotta go get the bag and no stopping me. Saying ain't no I'm a prodigy. Saying he be watching me. Got your tree, she spot, she. And I just hit 1 million views. So much better, I don't know what to do. Stack it up, gon' call me a coupe. I be dripping, they calling me soup. I be dripping, they calling me Sue. Stack it up, gon' cop me a coupe. I be dripping, they calling me Sue. 15, when I saw my first 100 bids. Got my first 100 bids and made it through the running, man. They know how we coming, man. Gotta get this money, man. I came up from nothing, had to turn it into something, man. 15, when I saw my first 100 bids. Got my first 100 bids and made it through the running, man. They know how we coming, man. Go and get this money, man. I came up from nothing, had to turn it into something, man.
You sent it to me already? Oh, I just heard something go off in the game.
Hey, I ain't folding under pressure.